Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? Sorry it's been a little bit since I made a video. It's been probably a couple of weeks or more. Just been busy. Christmas coming up and everything. You know how it gets with your family and all. But figured I'd bring another video on some good Smith & Wesson revolvers. If you're into those, we've had the striker fires on here and hammer and all that. But I figured I'd show some good revolvers. And we'll just get right into it. First one is a Smith & Wesson Model 36, nickel plated, no dash. These are really getting hard to come by anymore, especially in mint condition. And that's what this one's in right here. You can't even get nickel finish on a gun anymore that I know of. You can get stainless or blued or plastic. But this is a Smith & Wesson 36 no dash, nickeled finish, 38 special, not 357. And this thing right here is immaculate. No scratches or wear or nothing. But these are really getting hard to come by. This is the original box for it. It's not a remake or nothing. Push that forward, the cylinder pops out. Eject your ammo there after you fired at your brass. But snaps back. And again, these takes 38 special. They cannot take plus P or 357. 38 special cartridge only. This one here was made in December of 1984. And again, you know, it's just got the gutter sights right there. You just line it up, look down the gutter. But yeah, these are nice old guns and very, very hard to get a hold of in pristine condition. You'll really pay for them. Around here, they're in my area. This one right here actually will bring around $750 to $800, you know, with the original box. And they just keep going up. Used to, you know, Colts were a lot higher than these, but I tell you what, these is pretty much caught up with the Colts, or right at it anyway. A few more years, you know, they might even surpass them, who knows. But it's a double action. You can pull it. I'm not going to because I don't want to hurt the firing pin, but you pull it, the hammer comes back and snaps. Or right there, single action. I'm sorry, I told you wrong. Single action, just pull it and it'll fire. Or you can pull it right here in double action. But these are great little pocket pistols, or just something to keep by the nightstand or in your car. They make newer ones like Taurus, you know, the Colt Cobra. You got Rossies, you know, just different ones, but they're not the quality of a Smith. A Smith, I'm telling you, there's just something about them. They're up there. If you want a really good, dependable gun, get one of the older Smiths. And again, this is the Model 36. It's got the exposed hammer spur right there on it. So we'll set that to the side. And then the next one I'm going to show is a stainless model. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 649. This one was made in 1986. Instead of nickel, this is all stainless. It's the same design. These are called the J frames, as well as the 36 here. This is a J frame. But as you can see, the hammer is shrouded right here. But you can grab it right there. You just pull it down instead of a big long spur. See what I'm saying? Just pull it back for single action. But this one's in mint condition. I don't have the box for this one. But same gutter style sights there. 38 special only, not plus P or 357. You can really damage your gun, if not blow it up, if you put a 357 in this. This one here they made literally to put in your pocket. That way when you pull this out of your pocket, that big long spur that's on the 36 right there won't hang up in your pocket and keep you from pulling it out. They made this to where it can just slip right out. But $6.49 stainless. On these Smiths, on the older ones, if the model number starts with a 6, it means it's stainless. 649, you know, 66, 686. These are real wood grips. Used to, people would take them off. They wanted the rubber to feel good and all that. Now, eBay or Amazon or wherever, if you can find you a set of these nice wood grips, you're probably going to pay anywhere from 30 to 60 bucks, to be honest with you, for a nice pair. And again, you just pull the cylinder release button up, comes out, check your shells, put your shells in. Very nice pistols, very good quality. Model 649 stainless bodyguard is what they call it. Set that to the side. Now this one is a real jewel. Very hard to find, and very hard to find in this condition. This is another J-frame. This is one of the earlier models. This is a model. It has two names, but it's officially a Model 40 in nickel finish. They used to call them the lemon squeezers. And the difference is this little bar on the back right here, if you can see it. If you watch it, it squeezes in. That's a safety, just like on a 1911. To pull the trigger, you have to have this pulled in. But on the inside of, if I take this grip off, a lot of people don't know this. You take this grip off, there's a little hole in the frame, about the size of maybe a hair smaller than a wire clothes hanger. There's a little brass pin in there, or metal pin, becoming both. You pop that pin out, you can push this in, and there's another hole up here. You put that little pin in that hole, and it locks this shut. That way you don't have to push it in, it stays pushed in. And you just put your grip back on. Or you can keep it in the little holder and keep this as a safety. So they're leaving that up to you. You can have it as a safety or just not. And again, this is a J-frame, Model 40, nickel plated, pinned barrel. The older ones were pinned. The newer ones, well, they're old now, but as they went on, they done away with the pin and they just pressed in the barrel, which nothing wrong with it. Worked great, no problems. But a lot of people do like the pinned barrels. But this one was made in 1972. I just want you to look at the condition on this. It's like a mirror. 38 special, not plus P, not 357. You can see that pin right there holding in the barrel. They press in the barrel, there's a hole, and that hole lines up, and they put that pin in there to lock it in there. This thing is immaculate. I love a good clean gun. Same gutter style sights. This one here was made just like the 649, which this one was made first, to put in your pocket, to pull it out easy. This one, you cannot, there's nothing, no hammer to grab. It's just more or less a captured hammer inside, internal. You just pull the trigger. This one here is double action only. Beautiful gun. Beautiful. Again, it's a Model 40. The newer ones, they're made of alloy. They're called the 640 or 642. But this is the Model 40. Lemon squeezer, kind of like the nickname. All right, now we've talked about the 38s. Now we're going to get into the 357s. This one here is a model, Smith & Wesson Model 66. Again, it starts with 6, so that tells you it's a stainless. Now, this one here is a K/L frame, you know, but external hammer. It's a little bit beefier, a little bit bigger gun. You're not going to put this one in your pocket. It's got the orange ramped front sight, adjustable rear sights, the white outline, this here is a 357. These are not the original grips. I've got them. They're just like on the J frame, but bigger. These right here are comfortable combat grips. Again, you push a cylinder release forward. And as you can see, it's a 357. Very beautiful gun. Well balanced. Good shooting. Again, I hate scratched up guns or junk. If I get one, I like them to be so close to mint, you know, 99% anyway. 357 Magnum, right there on the barrel. This one is not a pinned barrel. It's a later edition. This one was made in 1991. Like I said, it really fits your hand up good. Very well balanced. More or less about a 2 3/4 inch barrel, 2.5 inch barrel. I forget exactly, to be honest. I ain't had it out in a while. But that is your model 66 357 Smith & Wesson. And last but not least, people who know Smith & Wesson is absolutely going to love this gun. I do have the original box for this. It's in my closet under a whole bunch of other boxes. I didn't feel like digging it out, but it's basically just like this one, a little bit bigger. This right here is a Smith & Wesson 686, 1987 manufacturing date. All these dates I've called Smith and verified the serial number, and they tell me when it was manufactured. This one here is unfired. Original box, safe kept. It's a queen. Love this gun. Original grips. See, on my 66, these are knockoffs, but they are very well made knockoffs of these. Love this gun. I have had friends and people offer me really good money for this gun. Unfired 686 357, adjustable sights, white outline rear sight, orange ramped front sight. They're well balanced. Very, very clean. Snub nose. And that's what a lot of people like, is these snub noses. They're hard to get. The newer models of these, which truthfully I think are junk, they got the little safety hole right here above the cylinder release. They call them Hillary holes because it was a safety thing Hillary Clinton pushed, her and her husband. But the brand new ones, which, like I said, I think are junk, they go for around $800–900. I've even seen them at $1,000. I ain't going to say, you know, who or whatever, but I've been offered $18 for this. Again, it's unfired in the original box. Model 686. If I ain't mistaken, it's a -1. Yes, -1. It's got the model number right there. I don't know if you can see that on the bottom. It's a 686-1 unfired original box, made in 1987. But yes, I have been offered $1,800 for this, but I just can't seem to let it go. 357 Magnum. Snub nose is what they call them. Yep. I hope you liked the video. Just a little short one. Just wanted to show some nice pistols. It's hard to see good quality guns anymore. Everything's plastic. I'll be coming out with a new one pretty soon. Got a new solar generator on the way. It's my Christmas present to myself. But I got a good one. It's a little different. And after I get it and run it a little bit, I'm going to make a video. So just stay tuned for it. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks on the video, but just been busy. Family, child in college, Christmas coming up, blah, blah, blah. But can't live on YouTube, but I like making videos. Any questions, please comment. I'll leave my email in the descriptions below. But give me a thumbs up if you don't care so I can make some more videos. And I appreciate you. Merry Christmas if I don't see you till then. And Happy New Year. And God bless you all.